Hey everybody, Lexi here. So I'm coming at you with something that I think is a little bit of a sensitive topic for myself and for some of my clients that I'm working with, but it's something that I think is so important and needs to be addressed. So you might have seen my status from a couple of days ago where I wrote that I was about to launch this entire program, and hi Dee, hey Juliana, hello. I was about to launch this program that when I was speaking with my marketing maven and content creator, she reflected to me like, Lexi, are you actually excited about launching this? Because like you don't sound like you are. And hi, and I was like, yeah, I am. I totally am excited, like, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, why are you excited? Can you tell me the reasons? I'm like, yeah, so I'm excited because of this, and this. And I was listing off all these reasons. And as I was saying them though, hey, Jessica, as I was saying them, I was like, kind of like being like sassy and like, ugh, about it, and realizing like, I'm actually not that thrilled to talk about the things that I was going to be talking about inside of the program. And so I realized like, oh shit, like I cannot go through with this. And it was so scary because it was something that I knew that I could do really well. It's something that I've been doing for the past few years. I've been talking about this. I've been working with this type of person or these types of clients, but it felt super stale, super boring, super draining. And I couldn't do it because thinking about creating the modules for it, speaking to people around it, thank you for all the hearts and likes, I'm loving it, guys. I just felt drained, and I was just like, I literally can't do this. This does not excite me at all. The end result excites me, but am I really gonna force myself to go through with all this creation, this whole launch, if it's not in alignment? And the answer was like, no. But that was really, really scary. Hey, Jackie, how's it going, girl? And so what I like to compare this to is a relationship where there is just like zero passion. The sex is bad. You feel like everything on paper is right about this person and it should make total sense, but the chemistry is not there. The passion's not there. And it's just like, why would you force yourself to stay in this relationship? Because ultimately it's serving no one. It's not serving you. It's not serving the person on the other end. So why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do this to the other person when there's somebody else out there who is much better for you? Same thing with this program. It might be scary because it's something completely hashtag relatable, but it's so true. And what's scary is like with the relationship, like they might be there, right then. And it's like, no, there's someone in my life. Like I want to have this partner. I'm gonna make it happen, but you're just forcing it. And it's scary to think if you let that person go, well, where's this other person gonna come from? Or like, does that person even exist? Will you ever find true love, etc., or passion and great sex and all this fun stuff? And the same thing goes for your program. If you burn it down and you realize that something isn't exciting you anymore, it can be really scary to be like, holy shit, I don't know what I want to do, or I'm afraid about what's going to happen if I throw everything else that I've ever known to the side to pursue this thing. And sometimes we just have to take that leap of faith though, because we'll keep going around in circles and we won't be going after what we truly desire. And so this is something that, you know, obviously I faced multiple times and have recently faced. It's something that a lot of my clients are going through right now, especially the women who I'm working with who are these incredible visionary leaders. They have gone through like all the programs, all the courses, done the steps, and what they're realizing is that it's actually not in alignment for them. They don't want to be doing things a certain way. They want to be doing it their own way. They want to really throw out the rules, toss out those cookie cutters, and create success on their own terms. But that's scary as fuck because it's not what they're used to. And they have to take all these things that they've learned And Paige, speaking my language, yeah, scary, right? But you're such a great example of somebody who I feel like has been through this and has come out on the other side. And of course, that's like another whole topic is like, do you ever get out on the other side because you're always growing, evolving, and going up against your edges, etc. But like me, yes. So during these conversations, I mean, I've had a couple of women who I've been working with, like they're bursting into tears and they're like, oh my God, like what the hell? Like this is terrifying. And I'm like, I get it. I so get it. I so understand. And one client joked with me today being like, how are you so calm about this? How are you so confident in knowing that this is going to be okay and that you can help guide somebody who's in this confusion to clarity on the other side? And it's because I've been there so many times. It's because specifically, no, never on the other side, haha, always evolving. Yeah, exactly. But because I've guided so many other women to move past the state of confusion into clarity, that I know it's possible. And I was saying to her, it's kind of weird, well, maybe not weird, but I get excited almost when I have breakdowns and when I go through like burnout or whatever, because like, even though it sucks at the time and I might be bawling my eyes and like, oh my God, my plan is ruined. Like I had all these ideas and like, now they're done. I was so excited about this before. Like, what the fuck? It's actually really exciting because I've gone through this process so many times to know, yep, Jackie says beauty in the breakdown. Yes, that there is magic on the other side of this. That once this fog clears, like I'm going to be able to see so much more clearly and be in so much more alignment. And so what I want to offer to you, Erica, yes. What I want to offer to you is, well, one other thing I want to say is that often we know what we want. Like what I hear clients saying, what I even hear myself saying is like, I don't know what I want. Like, I don't have clarity. I'm confused. And sometimes we do need time to feel into it and really figure this out. But a lot of the time we do truly know what we desire. We're just scared shitless. And so it's not that we can't see what we desire, we can, but we create this like cloud or this confusion or this fog with our fears, with our limiting beliefs, etc. And that's what keeps us stuck. So we are purposely almost keeping ourselves stuck with these limiting beliefs and fears, because if that clears, then we know what we want. And if we're these go-getters, we have to go after it. And that is even more scary than being like stuck in the fog. So we keep ourselves stuck. So #truth. So I would love to challenge you right now to think about where you're feeling stuck or confused, or like you're bored inside of your business, or things are stagnant, and ask yourself what you really truly desire. And you honestly, like, say it out loud, journal it, talk to a friend about it, whatever you need to do, but do not filter yourself. Dream as if anything is possible, write as if anything is possible. And if you start to filter yourself or say something like you're trying to rationalize it or reason with it, then like be aware of those thoughts and those feelings and those things that are coming up for you too, because those beliefs are powerful in knowing them and then changing the story as well. But what I'm trying to say here is that you know what you desire. You're just afraid to claim it right now. So try as best as you can to get really clear about what it is that you truly desire and claim it for yourself. Because the longer that you sit in the fear and the limiting beliefs and the darkness, the longer you're going without that passion, without that that spark inside of your business, and that totally sucks. So I know it might not be easy, and if you have any questions about this, claiming it, baby. Love this. Yes, awesome. If you have any questions about like how to do this or more details, definitely reach out, let me know. But I just want to say, like, you know what it is that you want. It just might be scary to really claim it, but it's meant for you. If there's that desire, then it means that it's meant for you and that it's yours to really own. So you're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing the people who you're going to serve in this new space a disservice by not claiming it. Because when you claim your truth, when you speak your truth, when you claim your power, your unique magic, and all that good stuff, that's when you also empower other women to do the same. So I highly encourage you to just take one action step, whatever it is, to move forwards in the direction of what it is that you truly desire. And if you're not lit up in your business right now, ask yourself what would be so fucking exciting for you. That, let's just say someone were to pay you $1 million tomorrow and you knew that you got to do this like one thing or these multiple things no matter what, and that you would get the return. What would you be doing? What is it that you would be talking to people about all day, every day, if you had the chance? Start there and then see what happens. You might be surprised or you might not be surprised. So I would love to hear what that is for you. And if you really are looking to get support around this, to dive deeper into this, and to really unapologetically claim what's true for you and to create success on your own terms, I haven't publicly announced this, so I wasn't planning on this, but I'm going to right now. I have one spot left inside of my leadership immersion program or experience. It's 6 weeks long. It is an intense deep dive where basically it starts off with this super in-depth questionnaire. It takes about 3 hours or more to complete. The women who have completed it have said that they were one person when they started and a whole new person on the other side, and that they learned a lot through the process of just filling that out. We then start off with a 2-hour deep dive intensive where we get really clear on what it is that they want to complete, a goal that they have in mind for our 6 weeks together, and start to create a plan or a roadmap for that. Erica says it was so breakthrough filled. For real. Yes, Erica's one of the amazing women inside of it. And then what do we do? I'm like, what do we do? We have weekly sessions in between and Voxer support every single day. So throughout this process, basically, we're identifying like what's no longer serving you, what you actually are really looking to create inside of your life and your business. And we are setting you up to do it in a completely different way that you've never done before. So is it easy? No. Is it comfortable? No. But there is so much transformation for you on the other side. There are also going to be 5 women total inside of this experience. That's it. It's a very intimate group. And there will also be some mastermind calls and a Facebook group inside of it. But it's already started, it's underway, and we're looking for just one more person to come join us. So if this is interesting or intriguing you and you want to learn more and you really are ready to claim your truth, to create success in a totally different way than what you're used to, but you might be scared shitless, but you really want to activate that leadership and become this thought leader inside of your industry, reach out, let me know, because I would love to support you. The women who are inside of it, like Erica, are so amazing, and they are the go-getters, they are the action takers, they are the big visionaries, the multi-passionate visionaries, and Pam says, wow, how magical, unicorn status. Yes, unicorn status. But yeah, these are for people who you're really serious about doing something different and you're tired of thinking about it or talking about it to people, and you're really ready to make that change and step out on the other side in 6 weeks, completely transformed and in the direction of your dreams and super aligned. So let me know if you're interested. I would love to support you. I would love to have you inside of this space. But if you just watch this right now, like, please know that whatever you desire is totally meant for you. So stop convincing yourself or rationalizing like why you have to be doing a certain program or creating something a certain way or working with a certain type of client just because it works or that's like what you've been told to do. You know what's true for you at the end of the day. So no coach, no mentor, no like guru can tell you what to do. You're the only person with that inner knowing, and you have to trust it. And that's like another big thing that we talk about inside of this immersion experience is really tapping into your truth, trusting your inner wisdom, because that's where the power is. All right. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you have any questions about this or you're curious about exploring the 6-week leadership immersion experience, then reach out to me. I would love to support you. Oh, hold on. I'm a multi-passionate visionary, but I never see any coach on Facebook really help multi-passionate coaches. What is your difference? What do you mean, what is my difference? I do help multi-passionate visionaries because I don't believe that you have to niche down. I think for some people, yes, getting more niche and getting more specific can be helpful, but I don't think that that applies to everybody. I truly believe that you have so many gifts and so many passions, and why dilute that? I think that you can use those and weave them together to create something that is totally standout in your industry and different than anyone else offers. So that's like why I love working with multi-passionate people. So they can really claim all of those elements that make them themselves and make them stand out, rather than trying to just like pick one of those things and going in that direction because they're told to. I'm multi-passionate. I have a lot of different areas of expertise and zone of genius, etc. And I don't pigeonhole myself at all. I am a visionary leader. I am a head sorceress inside of BizWoo School. I am a creative. I am a writer. I am like all these things. I could go on and on and on. And if you're multi-passionate, I'm guessing you are too. So you don't have to be any one of those. This niche thing makes me confused too. Yeah, it had me really confused for a really long time, and a lot of my clients really confused because I think we're made to feel wrong, and that's not the case. Like, you are perfect just as you are. You don't need to dull your light or dim your light just to like focus in on one aspect. What are you doing other than coaching? Can you say again? Yeah, so I mean, like, I would say that overall, if I had to pick a title, I would be like a coach, and that's like what I say I am, but like, I am a coach, I am a leadership activator, I am a head sorceress, I am an alchemist, I am a writer, I am a visionary, I am a multi-passionate, like, I am a leader, I am all of these things. Yeah, it's a relief. Yeah, and you are too. And so what are you? Claim it, share that, let other people know like all these elements. I was actually speaking with one of my clients who's in the leadership immersion program, and she was saying like the results that she helps facilitate for her client are like incredible because she is so multi-passionate and has all these areas of expertise, and they wouldn't be able to get the results that they're getting without her being able to do all these different things. And she takes this really holistic approach and is able to touch upon all these different areas. So she's not just like a money coach or like a sales strategist or whatever. She takes all these things and weaves them together and can support her clients in a really multi-dimensional way, and go deep in all those areas too. So know that, again, I'll get off my soapbox here, but you do not have to niche down or niche down. You can if you want to. You totally can be that go-to person or the expert in that one thing. I'm not saying that that's wrong either. I think that's great. And if you are that person, own it. It's awesome to be that go-to person. But if you are multi-passionate, you have a lot of gifts, own that too. Don't dull your light. Just let those areas all shine, and you don't have to choose. I think the big distinction here is that when we are so multi-passionate and we have all these things going on, it can be confusing. So I work with my clients to help them not have it be confusing, but to be really concise, really clear when they're speaking about it, so that their message comes across in a really like clear way, so nobody's confused, because if people are confused and they won't know why they need to work with you or get your service, product, etc. So it's about being clear, not about like niching down. All right, great questions though. Anyone have anything else before I hop off? All right, well, I loved hanging out with you guys. I'm so passionate about this topic. So, oh, Bethany, hey girl. Hi Lexi, loving this. Remember that time I launched a business I wasn't 100% passionate about? Yeah, ... That's okay. I learned and am now working on something way more fun for, oh no, it cut off at the bottom. I can't read what else you said. Shoot. But that's amazing. And here's the oops, somebody was calling. Sometimes we need to have those experiences where we're like, okay, like I'm just gonna try it, I'm gonna go for it, we'll see what happens. And we have to like have those experiences to learn, no, this is not it. And so sometimes that action will bring us the clarity that this is not in alignment, this is not true for me. And so Bethany, like that's like a perfect example because that's happened to me so many times. It's just information and it's part of the journey. And had you not gone and done that, maybe you would have always been wondering about it. But now you know, like, nope, that is not it for me. So I'm really excited that you're focusing on something that is way more fun for you. And once I get off, I'll read the comments more, but it got cut off. Hi, Nicole. Love the hearts. But yeah, like anybody else on here, I'm curious, like, do you have a business that you 1000% feel in alignment with and love? Like, if so, tap, tap, tap those hearts. If you're somebody who like is, I don't know, like I might not be feeling it completely. Nicole's like, yeah, I'm in alignment. That's amazing. If you're not in alignment, then tap something else. Any of the other emojis or emoticons. Isn't big, hold on one second. Big learning curve, hold on. Isn't it a big learning curve when you decide to do coaching as a multi-passionate person and need to earn money? I don't think it's a big learning curve personally. I mean, there's always like the challenges that come along with anything that you do, but say a little bit more so I can be more helpful. Is there anybody on here who doesn't, Pam said she's totally aligned. Is there anybody else on here who you are not in complete alignment with what you're doing right now and you have a vision for what it is that you really want to be doing, but you might be a little bit scared? I'd love to see you comment or to add a reaction that's something different than a heart. And that's totally okay if it's not in alignment, because that's just like the first step, right? Acknowledging that it's not in alignment for you and that you truly desire something different. But if you keep lying to yourself, then you're just, you know, you're just fooling yourself and it's of service to nobody. Okay, anybody else have any questions, comments, things that they want me to clarify before I hop off? Kato's barking like a crazy outside. All right. Well, I'll hop off, but if you have any more comments or questions, pop them in the comments. If you are interested in exploring the leadership immersion experience, then reach out to me. You can just shoot me a message on Facebook. Like I said, there's only one more spot. And I would love to have you inside of it and joining us with the women who are so amazing. So let me know, but otherwise go after what it is that you're truly passionate about. Even if there are so many passions that you have, pursue them, allow yourself to be curious and to explore, because that's when you're gonna really tap into your genius, your magic, etc. All right, everybody, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here soon. Bye.